Biri şu aynayı silsin ya. O da çok tatlı. Ravenclaw'un demek ki böyleymiş yatakhanesi. Üst katta mı aşağı üst katta?
I suppose.
This should be interesting.
Evet, Clapton. Evet.
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
İlk günümü dört gözle bekliyorum.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Evet.
Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Çok iyi. Harika bir yer. Şu an koşabileceğimi biliyorum ama atmosferi bozmayı o kadar istemiyorum ki.
Deep breath. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Sen de
Can't say
Hintli
I'd
misin?
recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Yıldızlar büyüleyicidir.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
Bilgiye aç bir bina.
That's not right either.
Samantha Dale.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Tabii canım.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Bitkileri sevenler Hufflepuff'lar değil mi? Ya bu nasıl bir ırkçılık? Tüm kötüler de sadece Slytherin'de değil mi?
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, New Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Bir elma aşırdım oradan ama. Kardeş ne yapıyorsun? Herkese çarpa çarpa gidiyorsun. Psikopat. Artık aşağı inmem gerekiyor.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWL.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's
Sihirbazın
expected of a
saharetleri.
fifth year. You would be wise to take
Kaptanın
full
seyir
advantage
defteri
of
gibi.
this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Olur.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Buranın girişte çok.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Ne güzel.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Hadi canım. Peki. Tamam. Tamam. Alan kılavuzu sayfaları. Kıyafet gözlükleri. Bir anda her şey kafama at zaten. ESC ile mi yapıyorduk bunu? Evet. Dur. Ünlem bırakmayı hiç sevmem. Burada ne bulmuşum? Ha, büstü buldum. Burada ne var? Görev Hogwarts, hoş geldiniz. Tamam, Profesör Weasley'i takip et. Meydan okumalar. Evet, bundaydım. Kıyafet. Kıyafete nereden bakıyorum? Teçhizat. Maske, şimdi bir şey mi kazandım? Bunu kazandım sanırım ama gerek yok ya. Buradan bir şekilde bunun görüntüsü falan da değişiyordu ama hattı varmış. Gerek yok. Ucukka. Ucukka çıkabilir belki. Olur olur. Bu sıcakta ucuklasın. Ama bir dakika. Bunu normalde giydiğim zaman başka bir yerden giymemiş gibi gösterebiliyordum. Başlık açık kapalı. Görünüşü değiştir. Ha, hala bu da var. Tamam. Şu an giydim aslında. Özelliklerini kazanıyorum ama üstümde görünmüyor.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Tamam. Habire R'ye basacağım yani.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Ha. Hiç girişmeyeceğim. En azından şimdi. Çok iyi.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
M. Tamam. Devam etmek için büyük merdiven seçelim. Tamam. Bu işleri bir nebze rahatlatacak bir şey ama bir yere hızlı seyahat yapabilmen için önce oraya gitmen gerekiyor haliyle.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive.
Herkes de
Our
cübbe
King's
giyiyor.
Cross Station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Teşekkürler diyelim şimdilik.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Aramızda sır kalsın demişti. O benim mentorum şimdi.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning. Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hocam ben bir cübbemi giyeyim izninizle.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Nasıl bir çeviri?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Ne yapmam gerekiyormuş? Haritayı aç. Ana görevleri tamam. Tamam. Bunlar ana görevler. Tamam. Belli seviye ya da büyülere sahip olmak gerekiyor kilit açmak için bazen. Devam etmek için görevinizi izleyin. Karanlık sanatlara karşı savunma sınıfı mı? Ödüller, öğrendiğim büyüler. Accio Levioso. Bir karanlık sanatlara karşı savunmaya gidelim ya.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Ben de şu an antrenman asası mı öyle bir şey vardı sanırım. Büyülü pusula neymiş? Ha. İyiymiş. Optimizasyon sorunu burada birkaç kez gezdikten sonra düzelir diye düşünüyorum. Görüntü de birazcık şey. Bak burada bir hızlı seyahat noktası var.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Bu kadın sağlam.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Sürekli böyle ana müziklere bir dokundurma yapıyor ya müzik.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast?
Evet.
This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent
Şaşırmış bir
is a
rakip,
weak
zayıf bir
opponent,
rakipler.
as Master Pruitt
Doğru.
so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Güzel.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Harika ya. Keşke şuna birazcık daha odaklansalarmış. Bu tarz böyle turnuva diyordunuz. Var da.
Levioso.
Ya
This
ne dedi
can't be
ya?
your first duel. Let's just say I'm
Değil tabii.
If only all of my students were this adept.
Levioso. Protego. Stupid Protego. Levioso. Casey.
Daha önce
I do enjoy a
Harry
lively
Potter
duel.
oyunları oynadım.
Your opponent assigned to attack or defend yourself.
Arkadaş sen bir başın döndü ya, bir ayağın kaydı.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Sinir oldu. Sanırım.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw'a işaret ediyor da
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
puan
If what
verdi.
I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can.
Yani diyor ki
Perhaps Mr.
sokak
Seller
kavgası
will
diyor,
have some
başka bir
ideas
kafa
for
diyor.
you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Her neyse.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Seni hatırlıyorum.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Garip bir mantalite.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Yani
I've dueled enough.
evet.
Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain
Tabii ki.
exclusive, unsanctioned dueling
Oraya
organization.
tabii girişeceğiz. Kulağa ilginç geliyor.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Tabii.
Till next time.
Hatta buna şimdi gidebiliyorsam buna gideyim mi ya? Şimdi benim ne yapmam lazım? Evet, sadece. Bunu sürekli yapacağım. Bu sürekli yapılacak bir hareket. İnceleyeceğim ne var ne yok. Bunu izleyebilirim. Geçtik. Meydan okumalar. Görevler. Böyle bir eldiven almışız. Böyle bir pelerin mi geliyor bu vuruş? Koleksiyonlar. Evet, eldiven aldık. Şimdi benim düello sınıfına gitmem lazım. Düello sınıfı değil. Merdiven altı mekan.
Miserable lout! Your sister has been to Mungo's for 3 days, and she's still vomiting slugs. If you ever point your wand at your family again, mark my words, you will lose.
Birileri yine zorbalanıyor ailesi tarafından herhalde. Şu optimizasyon sorunu dediğim gibi birazcık dişimi sıksam düzelir gibi. Bir dakika ya, ben ne yapıyorum? Böyle bir yerden geçip nasıl etrafı incelemem? Harika. Açılmıyor mu burası? Ha, yükleniyormuş. Hani her şey böyle bir kere yüklensin. Peeves mi?
Oh, not again.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you fancy a mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boys'
Peeves,
lavatory,
yine
not
bildiğimiz
for the
gibi.
leak.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to
Yani
stop me, did Regulus.
gençliği mi yoksa dedesi falan mı bilmiyorum ama
Inside of a jar.
nedense böyle
But he
gençlik
failed
diye
us in
yorumladım
his
diye.
containment jar. So I took my revenge to wreak havoc in our
Geldik sayılır. Yükleniyor. Evet, buraya yüklenmeden iyi bari.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Sen ne yaptın? Işınlandın mı?
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels, crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Onu bir çividen indirdim.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Tabii ki.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Ben
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Sebastian'a takım mıyız? Hedef girdik, yapışlar. İş yapabilir. Şoklu hedef. Tamam, hemen adapte olacağım. Bir an ikisini birden kesmeye çalışırken hop. Kendi kafama bakmam lazım bir yandan. Geç kaldım. Hayır. Dur. Bu birazcık nedense zorladı ama hallettim. Bu alışmak da lazım. Büyüleri de öğrenmek lazım ama keyifli. Keyifli.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
O günler de gelir.
Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Güzel bir etkinlik. Peki ne var ne yok? Görevler. Pelerini de mi aldım? Yo. Ha, bu gözlüğü mü aldım? Alamıyorum. İlerleme kat ettim herhalde. Bir de M'ye bakalım. Çünkü yan görevleri de yapmak istiyorum. Evet. Bu niye siyah, onu okumadım ben. Bir şey mi var burada? Evet. Yine bir yan görev olsa da bir bakayım. Yan görevlerde güçlen, ana hikayeyi seçilmiş kişi gibi oyna. Ben de istiyorum. Canon in miydi?
This
Canon.
cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Peki buna benzer başka tablolar var mı?
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few.
Tabii ki var.
This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Bir bakayım ya.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Bakalım.
Do come and find me if you stand there.
Etraftaki toplanabilirler.
Revelio.
Merkez salon çeşmesi. Bu Hogwarts gerçekten çok lüks bir yer. Bu
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
burası neresiydi peki? Gösteriyor mu onu da acaba? Gösteriyor.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Uçan sayfaları Akio ile alacağım ama daha öğrenmedim.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Hadi canım. Tabii hem karanlığı ışıkla aydınlatıyorsun hem güveler ışığa geliyor falan. Olur.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Gideyim de diyeyim ki çözdüm.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
Söylemiyorum.
Well, I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Evet. Tekrar bir inceleyelim. Neler açılıyor. Buraları da keşfetmek istiyorum çünkü. Ha. Maskeyi bana mı veriyorsun peki? Evet, merkez çeşme. Meydan okumalar. Alan kılavuzu. Bir bakayım şuna. Değişik bir gözlük gibi. Çizat. Hala bu var sadece. Ha yoksa o görünüm olarak mı geldi? Bir dakika dur bakayım. Ha. Ya daha bu tarz şeyler için çok erken. Şunu da gözümden çıkartayım, hiçbir özellik falan katmıyor. Sıfır. Harika. Koleksiyona bir şey belirdi. Aldığım şeyler tamam. Evet. Çok da bir şey yok. Keşfediyorum. Görevler desek ne çıkıyor? Sadece bu mu çıkıyor? İzle diyelim. Haritada bulun diyelim. Var mı yakınlarda yeşil bir başlangıç şeyi noktası? Var gibi. Ama nereye bağlı? Buraya bağlı. Karanlık sanatlara karşı savunma sınıfı. Ben şimdi ne dersine gidiyorum? Tılsımlar sınıfı. Ha. Şurada bir yerde bir şunu açayım mesela. Ha, şunları denk geldikçe aktifleştirmem lazım ki işim kolaylaşsın sonraki zamanlarda.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a
Şurada
bit.
bir sandık
We
sembolü.
sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Revelio.
In the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of
Jeez.
1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Neyse. Elbet gele gider. Anlarız bir şeyleri.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Tanışırız şimdi.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well,
Akio.
it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Akio. Hadi bakayım.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Gerçek olmasını
I've
dilediğim bir
always
evren.
found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm
Eğlenirdik.
sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now,
Mevzu
think of
şu.
this like gobstones, if you will. But
Çekeceğim.
instead of throwing the marbles out, you
Dörtteymiş.
are summoning them
Çekeceğim.
toward you.
50'de durdurmaya
The
çalışacağım.
trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit
Ha, çok
more.
fazla çekme yoksa
or it
düşer
will
diyor
fall.
işte.
Yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Hemen.
Accio.
Hop mesela.
Very good.
Evet. Hop.
Splendid.
Güzel. Hop. Lan hocam dur. Hop.
Excellent control there.
Yani bence de mükemmel kontrol.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly
İşaret
no
etmiyor
sport in
hocam,
playing
puan.
without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Meydan okuma mı?
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Temizle. Yeterince açık mı? Açık mı?
Let us see this.
40. Tamam.
Accio.
Çok mu hızlı geldi? Çok iyi.
That's it.
Here we go.
Diyorsun.
That is how it's done.
Bir de bana artistlik yapıyorsun. Şöyle bir şey yaparsam ne yapabilirsin peki?
I will get you back for that. Watch this.
Yani çok iyi ama şimdiden kazandım zaten.
Accio.
Hah.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Nasıl?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Şöyle.
Accio.
Sadece yavaşlamaya amaçlıyorum. Onu düşürmeyi değil.
Splendid.
Aa sıfırda durdu. Ha yok. Bir an sıfırda durdu
Here we
sandım.
go.
Öyle bir şey varsa tabii. Ben de senin yaptığını yapacağım tabii ki. Şöyle olacak. Gel. Çok da değil.
Brilliant.
Aynen. Ama 50'ye geçmedi mi sanki? Ah be. Geldi yine.
There we go.
Evet. Ne oldu? Aa, kızın topunu attı. Topu.
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Oh, that was
Bu
an
da artist
execution.
duruş.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. It took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just
Çeviri
before my
ekibi demiş
fourth
ki
year. My mother
çabucak
received an
bitirmeliyiz bunun
offer to teach
çevirisini.
divination here. Before I knew it,
Sahnelere
we had
falan
left
hiç
Uganda
bakmamışlar.
and were halfway around the world
Cümle
at a new
anlamlarını da
school in a new
düşünmemişler genelde.
country.
Ama hiç yoktan iyidir diyoruz. Neyse, senin okulunu çok da Merak etmiyorum ya, ben söyleyeyim.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition
Bana ödev
wasn't
verecek
exactly
şimdi
the
sanırım.
lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hemen bir saha rehberimize bakalım. Hiçbir şey değişmemiş. Görevlerimize bakalım. Görevler, ödev yok. Nasıl?
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Ben bir böyle tanıdığım NPC'lerle en azından konuşabiliyorsam şu Slytherin'in arkadaşa da bir baksaydım. Neyse, neymiş benim yapmam gereken şey? Görevler. Dersten sonra Weasley. Biçim değiştirme sınıfında Profesör Weasley ile tanışın. Tanışın değil, buluşun muhtemelen. Tanıştık zaten. Gereken ikinci seviye. Ana görevmiş bu. Olur olur, bir görev daha. Herhangi bir acele, bir sınır. Ne sınırı canım? Buraya nasıl hızlı gidebilirim? Muhtemelen koşarak. Şimdi benim merak ettiğim bir şey var. Buralarda sanki uçan bir sayfa vardı.
Akio.
Aynen.
Revelio.
Burada bir şey mi parladı? Evet. Ejderha Çeşmesi. Bunları okumuyorum ama ne bileyim. Ne haber? Kara kedi. Bir tane sendenim mi olsa acaba? Wow.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps
Acaba
you could help.
bot falan mı çevirmiş ya? Ne bileyim. Hani AI
Oh,
çeviri.
excuse, Deke.
Otomatik.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've
Ama
told
hocam.
me. Isn't there?
Yok işte.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streamer. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect
Evet,
wand.
Ollivander'a git.
You've
Ollivander'a
managed
gidelim.
your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Büyü nedir de demeyeyim. Gitmeye hazır.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Ya Net'i değil de bir Sebastian bana bir şeyler katabilir gibi.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Hemen bir günlüğü açalım bakalım. Tamam, ödev almadan önce bir ufak bir inceleme. Koleksiyon. Ne kazanmışız? Evet, ejderha heykeli. Aslında bakılabilir ya. Tatlı bilgiler, ufak bilgiler. Neden olmasın? Tamam. Bakalım ödev neymiş. Görevde bir ünlem daha vardı, ona da bakayım. Hogsmeade'e gitmeden önce büyü öğrenmem lazım. O da muhtemelen burada.
Ah, there you are.
Geldim.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things
Reparo.
right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have
Hadi.
arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Evet.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Neymiş benim görevim?
Revelio.
Burada bir şey yok. Şurada bir sayfa.
This is the right area. got it.
Bu kadar mı?
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Kulede toplayacağım. Bir dakika.
Accio! Brilliant.
Söyle.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Neden herkes senden nefret ediyor?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones?
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing.
Misket yuvarlama gibi bir şeydi orada.
Imelda is one of the worst
Şeyde vardı.
losers. Everett and
Mobil
Astoria
oyun
were
çıkarttı
terrible
ya
as
bir ara.
well. And now those poor
Enerji
losers have taken my
bekliyorsun,
gobstones
dolmasını
and
bekliyorsun,
hidden
bir
them in
yerlere
very
tutuyorsun
high
falan.
places all over the school.
Onda oynanıyordu sanırım. Doğru cevapları verince mükemmel atış yapıyordum. Dur bakayım. Ne diyor? Oha.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Özellikle 5. sınıf bu. Söz veremem ama bakarım.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Gobstone gobları. Şimdi. Evet. Gobstone'lar işaretli haritada. Fakat denk geldikçe. Şu an
I'd
başka
better keep an eye on
önceliklerim var.
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
O bir gobstone mu?
Accio! Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones.
Ha,
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
neyse. Şu an işaretli görev şey mi? Gobstone'lar mı? Yani öyleyse hazır bu kadar gelmişken yapayım da hiç beklemiyordum. Bir dakika. Gobstone'lar mı yoksa sayfa mı acaba? İşaretli görev. Bakmak yerine sadece yapacağım ya.
Revelio.
Çın. Bir yerden çın sesi geliyor ama. Keşke nerede olduğunu bilsem. Bak burada gelmiyor. Neyse.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yüksek yerler dediğine göre.
Accio!
Olur. Ben niye ödevi bıraktım bununla ilgileniyorum peki? Yani tamam değiştirebilirim ama zaten hani başlamışken bitireyim. Merhaba. Şey de açıyorum. Hızlı seyahat noktası da açıyorum. Ne zaman baksam şöyle şeyler taşıyorsun sen de. Merhaba.
Revelio.
Burası açılması gereken gizli bir yer.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Ha. Bunda ne yapmam lazım?
Levioso!
Olur.
Revelio!
Ama aşağı gidersen olmaz ki. Göster bakayım.
Accio!
Wow. Nerelere atmışlar kızın topları?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio!
Neyse. Ha, burada mıymış yine? Bir yerden bir çınlama geliyor ama. Acaba nereden, niye? O ne? Bitki bilimi ödülü. Olur.
Revelio!
Ah,
Accio!
gördüm. Hop. Evet. Önümde merdivenler oluşsun. Keşke duvarların içinden de geçebilsem. Buralarda.
Accio! Just one more gobstone.
Evet. Sonra önemli işlerime geri dönebilirim. Şekilin önünden buralarda bir yerde. Buraya zaten gelmiştim değil mi ben? Ama görememişim. Acaba nerede? Ha, bir üst katta.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Bakalım ne ödül verecek bu kadar ekstra koşuşturmacaya. Beni görünce mi çalmaya başlıyorsunuz, anlamadım ki.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Al.
Hello, Zenobia.
Gözün
I
doysun.
found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yani bana böyle bir seçenek veriyorsun ya. Benim bunu söyleyesim geliyor. Bana ne ödül vereceğini o kadar merak ediyorum ki.
Of course, they are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Bence bunu yapma.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Ödül olarak ne kazandım ben? Sağ üst köşede gördüğüm şey hiç hoş değil. Envanter. Envanterime bir şey mi geldi? Bitki bilimi ödülü. Burada bir şey yok. Ama var. Koleksiyonlar. Bunu verdi bak. Menekşe renginde etkileyici halkalı kulp tasarımı. Yani kullanır mıyım meçhul. Keşke birazcık daha etkileyici bir şey verseydin. Evet. Herhalde daha kilidini açmadığım sekmelerde bildirim var ya. Görev takip etmeliyim. Görevler. Evet, bu adamı da bekletiyoruz orada. Haritada görevi buldum. Koşayım direkt. Şimdi ışınlanacağım, yükleme ekranı sürecek. Uzakta değil zaten. Hocam ben geldim ya, kusura bakmayın birazcık.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
Yok.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo. Evet.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Anladığım heykeli görmek isterim. Evet. Ne yapmalıyım? Görevim ne? Görevim. Hogsmeade'e hoş geldiniz. Tamam. Ama gerçi bu direkt bir paket gibi bir şey mi? O zaman yapalım. Hogwarts'ta ilk gün. Sertmiş hani şey olarak, uzunluk olarak. İyi. En azından pat diye bitmeyeceğini biliyoruz. Açıl susam açıl.
Finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Gel Hogsmeade'e gidelim. Al sağımı alayım.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Harika
I was
ya.
glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Benim
Of course.
sesim çok
You're the only one who's ever
elektronik.
bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Ekstradan kalınlaştırmasa mıydım, ne yapsaydım? İyi, en azından koşuyoruz.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get from the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Açık dünya ögeleri. Tatlı. Devam.
Mother's bid from the Forbidden Forest.
Sıkıntısı şu.
What's going on?
Oyununa dahil olmayan
Quite a
NPC'ler
sight, isn't it?
çok cansız.
You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Hani
Absolutely.
izlemek zorunda olmadığın sinematikler gibiler.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest.
Dur bir
Out of
dakika.
bounds for
Şurayı-
students.
Tamam, açılmış.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Öyle miymiş? Orası herhalde.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little.
Ha, az buçuk.
It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately,
Şu az önce
you've seen
yanımızdan
quite a
geçen
bit yourself firsthand
arabayı
too.
çeken
Most
yaratıklar.
notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Biraz daha hızlı koşabilirdik ama ya.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts
Bye,
caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Evet, yine bir yüklenme aşaması. Bir anda önümde beliren bir kara kedi.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new one. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Olur.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Burası Hogsmeade. Eğlenmene bak. Tamam, mağazaları gösteriyor böyle. Ollivanders'tan asla Pippin'in iksirlerinden iksir tarifleri, Magic Need'den de Dittany tohumları almam gerekiyor. Tamam, işaretleyelim bakalım birini. Önce nerede görevler? Aa. Tamam, benim kendim gitmem gerekiyor o zaman. Bekle, Hogsmeade. Tomes and Scrolls. İlk olarak. Tomes and Scrolls. Ciltler ve parşömenler mi? Herhalde. Tamam, işaretleyebiliyorum bu şekilde.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Tamam,
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Tedarik. Tencere büyüsüyle saksı tablosu. Bunlar sıfır zaten. Saksı tablosuyla istasyon. Peki. Bunlar herhalde
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around
mimarisi gibi
at
bir
the
şey.
rest of my
Çizimi.
inventory.
Mavi taslak. Gelmedi aklıma. Daha satabileceğim şeyler. Düz başlık. Atkıyı kullanmıyorum. Eldiveni kullanmıyorum. Gözlüğü kullanmıyorum. Teşekkürler. Ollivanders. Ollivanders. Dur bakayım. İlerleyince görecek miyim? Sembol. Açayım haritayı. Azından bunları ararken zaman kaybetmeyeyim şimdi. Aa, direkt solumdaymış lan. Dur bakayım. Ollivanders. Merhaba.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Hadi bakalım.
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
İlk seferde asla olmaz diye düşünüyorum ama hatırlamıyorum.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear.
İlk seferde olursa birisinin bacakları
Well, this
kopar.
isn't good match at all, is it?
Her şeyi biliyorsun. Hangi asa olacağını.
No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Ne kadar çirkin bir asa ya.
Oh goodness.
Evet. İkinci seferde de olmaz
Looks
genelde.
like it's back to the shelf for you.
Şanslıysan ikinci seferde olur.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing.
Artık üçüncü de olur genelde.
Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Evet. Asanın tipini ben belirliyorum değil mi? Asa stili.
How intriguing.
Çentikli sıcak kahve. Açık kahve. Tozlu pembe. Klasik gri.
Curious indeed.
Siyah. Gri kahverengi.
How intriguing.
Fena değil gibi de dur bakalım. Spiral, diş budak kahvesi. Özellikle
Curious indeed.
ağaçtan. Hepsi ağaçtan da. Saçma bir yorum, kabul ediyorum.
How intriguing.
Münevver asa gibi halkalı.
Curious indeed.
Doğal. Gri.
How intriguing.
O kadar kararsızım ki. Öyle açık renkli bir şey olsun istiyorum biraz. Yani çok da öyle istemiyordum ama en son aklıma öyle bir şey geldi.
How intriguing.
çok da klasik olsun da istemiyorum. Çok elfvari.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Böyle bir şey mi olsa acaba?
Curious indeed.
Çok üzgünüm. Çok üzgünüm fakat karar veremiyorum.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Ver bana bunu, ver ya. Ağaç türü.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Köknar olsun.
Curious indeed.
Uzunluk.
How intriguing.
13 ve 4'te 3'ü mü? Hmm. 13,5 inç olsun. Ya da direkt 13 olsun. Kırbaç. Kırılgan, zor, sağlam, katı, sert, eğilmez, boyun eğmez. Sağlam.
How intriguing.
Çok şaşırtmadı ama. Evet. Ejderha yüreği teli. Güçlü sihir üretmesiyle tanınan bir asan çekirdeği olarak hizmet eden ejderha yürek teli. Tutarlı sihir üretmesiyle tanınan bir asanın çekirdeği görevini gören tek bir boynu bir asanın çekirdeği gören çok çeşitli büyüler üretebilen bir anka kuşu tüyü. Çeşit iyidir. Güçlü sihir üretmesiyle tanınan.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Ya da bir dakika ya.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and
Asayı
faithful to its owner.
çok şey yaptım. Böyle esnek olsun.
Curious indeed.
Daha gerçekçi olalım. Tamam. Köknar, tek boynuzlu atkılı çekirdek türü, esneklik esnek, çubuk uzunluğu 13 inç.
What do you think?
Ne düşünsün?
Extraordinary.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed
Bir
particularly
eşleşme.
powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Konuşmalar çok uzun. Ben geçmek istemiyorum ama.
Revelio.
Efendim ben şu sandığı bir arıyorum izninizle. Teşekkürler. İksir. İksir. Burası. Koş. Benim cükkümen oldu ya. Ah, güzeldi.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Hoş bulduk.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Evet, lütfen. Lütfen.
What can I do for you today?
Edrus iksiri tarifi. Tüketicinin cildinde kaya gibi bir film oluşmasına neden olan tamam zırh iksiri, iyileştirici iksir. İkisinin bir tarifini alalım.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
Yok.
Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Daha sonra tekrar gelirim. Orada bir kağıt düşürdü. Neyse gelirim elbet. Magic Leap. Şurası.
Well, hello there.
Merhaba.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds?
Teşekkür
Let me
ederim.
guess.
Bana
You're after something fresh.
için uğruna konuşamıyorum artık. Uğruna geldiğim
Do have a look
şeyi
around.
verdiğin için.
Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Oh, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Evet. Sebastian. Artık gidelim. Lütfen. Hogwarts'taki ilk günümü bitirdim. Ve FPS düşüşleri yaşıyorum.
the ministry should round up all the faithful demand to know where they've got them.
Uf. Sayfa vardı orada.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed from your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Wow.
Draw it away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Ya böyle bir şeyle dövüştürmezsin zaten. Ya da belki de dövüştürür. CTRL atlat. Peki. Evet, bu faydalı bir tuş. Wow, FPS.
Leviosa!
Tamam.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Leviosa! What was that?
A taste of his own
Bir şey yaptım ama FPS düştüğü için. Ha. Oh. C miydi ikisi? Neydi? G miydi? G. Güzel. Başka? Kaldırmak için birazcık fazla ağır. Zayıfladı sanırım. Allah'ım. Yok mu etrafta? Uzatacak bir şey. Demek ki zor olunca böyle oluyormuş. Ölme, iyileş. Bitti herhalde. Oh be. Oh.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
Az önce yaptığım şeyi görmedim.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Şarkıcı. Memur şarkıcı.
Accio.
Accio değil canım, dur.
Reparo. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Keşke gerçek olsa.
Reparo. Accio.
Bir tane daha ya da şu.
Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections.
Evet,
And
seninle
as I
daha
suspect this
çok
won't be your
karşılaşacağız gibi.
last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Cübbe mi?
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Geleneksel okul sabahlığı. İyi donanımlı. Bu değil. Şunda. Dur bakalım. İlginç şeyler var. Her neyse.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Tamam, bir gitmeden önce bir şurayı incelemek istiyorum. Bir bitiremedik günü. Atkı. Bir şeye bakmadım. Evet. Koleksiyonlar. Düşman koleksiyonları. İksir koleksiyonu. Falandır filandır. Tamam. Envanter. Bağcık sinekler. Teçhizata bakalım. Aslında böyle bir şey var ama yok, bunu takmak istemiyorum. Cübbe. Bununla bunun farkı ne? Aynı şey fakat bunun saldırısı 5. Süslü blazer okul üniforması. Savunma 7. Saldırı yükseltme uygulanmadı. Bu ilginç bir şeye benziyor. Ben de oy. Bir cübbesiz bakabilir miyim? Teşekkürler. İyiymiş. Her neyse. Atkıda var mı bir şey? Yok, o görünümlü muhtemelen. Gayet iyi. Milletin kahvesini içiyorsun.
Revelio.
Uçan sayfa mayfa bir şeyler. Ben gidiyorum. Şöyle bir sandık var. Ha. O başka şekilde açılıyor onlar. Ha, burada da bir sandık var. Bir şeyler topluyorum. Hadi bakalım.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us? I don't think so. What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood? Ranrock is working with Rookwood. The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... What time, mate?
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Bunlara bu içinden geçeceğim.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Evet, lütfen.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Evet, ortak oda. Artık günün sonuna geldim. sonunda. Ravenclaw ortak odası. Sağlam bir molaya ihtiyacım var. 6 level oldum. Yeterli.